So the Sephora sale is just around the corner, and that means that you can get amazing discounts on your favorite product. And I thought, you know what, let's just go through my top picks when it comes to the Sephora sales. So I grabbed all the products that I absolutely love and would recommend that are all discounted at the Sephora sale. I divided it into hair, skin, and makeup because I thought it was a bit easier, and I'll just talk you through each and every single product and my thoughts on it, why it is definitely worth the try. Hi everyone, if you're new here, hi, I'm Angela. I'm a board certified trichologist and cosmetic chemist, and I'm basically just a sucker and nerd when it comes to beauty, hair, scalp, makeup, formulations. Here we break down the facts, debunk the myths, and make sure that you get the best out of your routine without the fluff. So if you're all about science-backed beauty, don't forget to subscribe. Oh, and also don't forget to hit the post notification button to make sure that you get a notification each and every single time that I post a new video. Now let's get back into today's video. So as you could see, I got everything in this box. I'm just gonna do it step by step as I would in my routine. And I'm so sorry if you hear construction in the background. There was no other time of me filming this, okay? So bear with me. I hope that I can slightly like filter it out in editing. If not, I'm so sorry. So just for you to know, I'm picking one product out of each category or product section, product category, yeah, which is extremely difficult, but we're gonna do it anyways. Let's start off with hair, and obviously then we need to talk about pre-shampoo. Mine is finished. I don't have one anymore, but the one that I most definitely would recommend is the INKEY Salicylic Acid Scalp Exfoliating Pre-Shampoo Treatment. As you can hear already from the name, it contains salicylic acid, which is a great, gentle yet effective exfoliant and is perfect if you have a lot of buildup, flaking, dandruff, all that stuff that you just don't want to see after washing your hair. This is a great product to basically implement into your routine to make your wash day even more effective. I apply it 5 to 10 minutes before entering the shower. I apply with the nozzle, which is really nice, massage it in, and then just go around with my regular wash routine. There are a lot of scalp pre-shampoo treatments out there, but I think that this one is the right balance of quality, but at a good price point. Then we get to shampoo. This one by L'Oreal Professionnel, which is their Metal Detox shampoo, is great at clarifying effectively, not only for the scalp, but also for your hair. A lot of people don't know it, but if you feel like your hair is dull, it feels dry, you've done everything that you normally would to make it soft, but still it's not giving you the right results, it could be that you have metal buildup. Since a lot of people live in hard water areas, the minerals and metals in that water actually attach to the hair and long term could damage the hair. This shampoo is formulated to basically remove that without stripping the hair, and that is also really what I've noticed. This is especially also great if you have color treated hair because it won't shift your coloring. That's the way that it's specifically formulated for. When I apply this, I do feel that my hair and scalp are clean, but it doesn't feel stripped, if that makes sense. So this makes it the perfect product to use. It's safe to use on a weekly basis, but you can also just use it on a monthly basis to kind of give your hair and scalp a detox from all of that buildup. After shampoo, we always apply a conditioner or a mask, and in this case, if I would recommend a conditioner, is this one by JVN. First off, because it has a pump, honestly, like before even getting into the formula, it has a pump. I wish we had every conditioner, well also shampoo, but every conditioner in a pump. It just makes it way more easier to work with. And this is their hydrating conditioner, and the reason why I really love this conditioner is that it has amazing slip. And for my hair type and most people with texture hair, I would always recommend to detangle when in shower or when you have a conditioner or hair mask on, and that also makes you pretty critical when it comes to the amount of slip that a product gives. This gives amazing slip. After washing it out, your hair feels buttery, soft, and juicy. That's just the best way to describe it. Jonathan, you did an amazing job with this one. If you're more into hair masks, then this is a nice one to try. It's the Superfoods one by Briogeo. This literally is my 4th bottle, and this is the only little bit that is left. I have to say the scent isn't what I normally would go for, but it doesn't linger. It's thick, but it really really applies very easily to the hair and also gives amazing slip. Again, this one really has that softening ability that when you rinse it out, your hair feels nice and soft. Obviously, as we all see online, and it's something that I also really implemented in my own hair care routine, is bond repair, especially now that I have colored hair, even though you don't see it right now. Repairing products are key to really help to not only repair the hair, but also to prep it for the next coloring appointment. And you've seen me talk about this plenty of times. K18 molecular repair leave-in mask is the way to go. Obviously, there are also other systems out there, but I think that this one, hands down, is the most easiest to apply and incorporate into your hair care routine. And that is eventually what I hear feedback-wise from a lot of my clients. They want something that is easy to implement, that they don't have to do like 10 steps to obviously make it work. You only have to apply it after shampooing, apply it, leave it on for 4 minutes, and then you can do whatever. Yes, you can apply a conditioner. Yes, you can even rinse it out, as long as you keep it on for the 4 minutes. Now that was everything in shower. Now on to out of shower products. We obviously always need to start with a leave-in conditioner, and my personal fave, and there's only just a little bit left, is the Palo Santo edition. This one specifically by Pattern. Why this one? I prefer the scent of this one, honestly. It just smells a little bit less herby, a little bit more tropical. I don't mind the original one, but this one is just a little bit more feminine, I would say, scent-wise. And I also like the color of this one more, like, I'm not gonna lie. This has, I don't know if you can see it, but it's creamy, but it's still gel-like, and it has the greatest slip. I would say that this is actually a leave-in conditioner that is suitable for every hair type. It's just all about how you dose it, but this one gives amazing slip and interacts very well with styling products. Again, we also need a product for the scalp as well, and I've really been loving the newest launch from Olaplex, which is their 0.5 scalp serum. If you're suffering from a dry, tight scalp, have a little bit of irritation, or even have some excess oiliness, this is great. It contains ingredients that really helps to moisturize, soothe, but also helps to control that excess sebum. I absolutely love the nozzle. It's just very easy to apply. I can even show you here. It's very easy to apply. It doesn't interfere with my styling or hair care products, and I think that's also really important. You could use this on a weekly, but the sweet spot is really like about 3 times a week. I like to apply this straight out of the shower when I've done my wash day, and then like every other day when I feel like it needs a little bit of extra TLC, then I apply this. If you're a person who always uses heat tools, heat protection obviously is key, and this is kind of an all-in-one product, and that's why I would recommend it. It is called The Wizard by AMIKA, and this is a detangler, a primer, so to really help to set the style, and a built-in heat protectant in one. It's a spray. It's super lightweight. It's not super oily or greasy, and it smells amazing. That's why this one is definitely worth a try. It's not the biggest bottle, like, don't get me wrong, but I do think that this is a really nice all-in-one product that you can easily implement in your routine without feeling like it's adding heaviness and that will interfere with your style, if that makes sense. When it comes to stylers, it's actually one that I finished. It's also by Pattern, and it is their hair mousse, but also again the Palo Santo version because of the scent. This is a super versatile mousse. Some people with certain textures can use it for a wash and go. I am more a twist out kind of girly, and it really helps to effortlessly set it. It's not crunchy, but it does give a nice hold, and it also gives you an amazing like soft feel, and it cuts drying time in half due to its mousse consistency. So I really love that one. This is actually a product that I used today to help with this slick back, and that is the Fenty hair controlling type edge control. You can see like I only have a little bit left. I have to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the fragrance, but what I love about this one is it gives medium hold, I would say, but it really keeps the hair nice and soft yet still put together. And this is day 2. It's not flaking. You really can reapply without it starting to flake or track dust or anything like that, and that's why I've been grabbing this a lot when doing any slick hairstyle. It gives me best of both worlds, and it gives a really nice natural finish, which is what I personally prefer when it comes to slick backs. And then last but not least, I feel like 2025 is all about glosses, glossy hair, super shiny hair. And what if I tell you that there is a hair oil that gives you just that instantly? It is Kérastase's newest launch, the Gloss Absolu, and these are their glaze drops. Now, I don't know if you know Kérastase, but their hair oils are pretty expensive. This is more of a budget version, but you the Kérastase quality, if that makes sense. And also, like, honestly, the packaging of this is just absolutely amazing. This gives you instant shine, and I love to apply it on like day 4 hair where I kind of feel like it's getting dull. This works instantly. What's also quite refreshing is that it kind of has like a grapefruit scent. It's kind of fruity, which is not something that I see too often when it comes to hair oils. So it's a really nice addition when it comes to fragrances or scents that are a little bit more youthful and playful, if that makes sense. 1 category done, 2 more to go. I think we're gonna go into skincare. Are we? Yes, let's get into skincare. Again, I'm gonna do it step by step as I would sort of kind of apply it in a routine. And the first one I also am out of, but if you've been following me on Instagram or TikTok, definitely follow me there. Then you've seen me talk plenty of times, I think it's even on my story highlights, that I have emptied plenty of this Shiseido cleanser. I'm gonna put it somewhere over here. I know that it's bougie. It's at a little bit of a higher price point, but the way that this ladders, like you only need not even a pea size, it ladders beautifully. The foam is super soft. You gently yet effectively are able to remove everything off of the face, and it makes my skin feel amazing. I normally wasn't really into like cleansers because I never got wowed by one. I kind of was like, well, it does its job, it's fine. This one gave me that wowing, oh my god, what is this experience? So I feel like you need to try that out as well, and let me know if you feel the same. I feel like such a Shiseido snob, but it's like really one of my favorite skincare brands. I've used, I think this is my 6th bottle of the Ultimate Concentrate. So this is kind of like a pre-serum. It works anti-aging. It has their regenerated red technology. It just gives you this nice, amazing glow. It works really well with everything that I apply afterwards. This has just been in my nighttime routine for a couple of years now. So this one is a little bit more on the budget side because we need to kind of like balance, girl math, balance it out. And that is actually this barrier serum by the INKEY list. I finished it. I don't have it anymore, but this is a great affordable serum that is super effective at soothing the skin, helping with keeping that skin barrier as healthy as possible, because since we're all about exfoliating, retinols, all these type of things nowadays, if you do that too much without putting something back, that can have a negative effect on the skin's barrier. So a serum like this can really help you out with keeping the skin as healthy as possible so it can really deal with all of the other things that you apply to keep it glowy, youthful, hyperpigmentation free. So if there's one thing that I always include in my morning skincare routine, then it has to be a vitamin C serum. I tried a lot of them. This one is in my top 3, and this is the Drunk Elephant Vitamin C Serum. I kind of feel like nowadays, Drunk Elephant doesn't have the best rep because a lot of youngsters are trying this skincare brand out, and some people find certain products overpriced. I would say the vitamin C serum is worth the money. It is pretty strong, so it's not for sensitive skin types. They just recently launched a more gentle version, which I'm not using because I just love this one. This doesn't smell, because sometimes vitamin C can smell pretty bad. You mix it in yourself, so that makes it super fresh, and it just gives me the most amazing glow. My day eye serum, and sorry, the packaging looks awful, but it's this one by Lancome. It's the HCF Triple Serum. This has, sorry, it looks disgusting, but if you can see it, it has like 3 openings. It has 3 different serums that it will squirt out at the same time, but they're in here separately. So to make sure that you get the freshest, most potent mixture when you apply. This has a really nice this super thin serum consistency. Obviously it's called a serum, but what I love about this is it instantly fills in my lines and it works amazingly underneath makeup. I had a pretty hard time finding a daytime eye cream that also worked well with makeup on top of it. A lot of them are or too thick or almost kind of oily, or they kill when you apply anything else on top of it. This one has been amazing as a base. So for nighttime, this has been a retinol that I really would recommend to anyone, especially if you're getting into using retinols and if you're not sure if you're sensitive to it or how to respond to it. And it is the Kiehl's microdose retinol serum. What I love about this one is that it has been formulated in a way, the retinol is encapsulated, meaning that it slowly releases the retinol and it contains all these other ingredients that it's formulated with to make sure that it is been put out in a gentle way, which actually prevent that irritation, the scaling, the purging that you're used to with normal retinol serums. So this is a great way to implement retinol in your routine without the whole weird phase that you need to go through. So underneath my eyes during the evening, it has to be this one by Shiseido. It is their wrinkle smoothing eye cream. It has the nicest, like thick yet easy to spread formulation that isn't greasy, because sometimes like these thick creams can become greasy. This formulation is so elegant and I feel like it really puts back everything that I like got rid of while cleansing of the day. I apply it right before applying my nighttime moisturizer and it just has the most amazing feel, and I do feel like it really has benefited my under eye area. So if we're a bit bougie, and this is what I take with me every time I travel, are these under eye mask patches from Faded. Hands down, best under eye patches that I've ever used or tried out. These ones actually stick and they stay in place. All of the other ones that I have, and even though I love some formulation wise, they're all too slippery. They slide off. I really need to lay down with them and just stay still, because otherwise like it will drop if I stand up. They're just not functional. These, you can slap them on, they stay put, but they still have enough product in the patches to penetrate and to do its job. And obviously for daytime skincare, we need to finish it off with sunscreen. And a really nice one, and it's actually my top 5, I would say, is the Youth Extending SPF by Polish Joyce. I do have to say, the applicator is kind of extra, but if you're into lightweight yet really a glowy skin with a glow from within, this will give you that. I would say that it is like suitable for every skin type, but it's just about like if you prefer the finish, because it does give you like a, I would say, naturally glowy finish. Reason why I recommend it is because this is actually also a sunscreen that I would like to reapply during the day. And I think that that's also how you need to pick and choose your SPFs to make it a sustainable way of applying it on a daily. Okay, skincare done. Last but not least, makeup. And I'm starting off with something that I also don't have anymore, and I have put it on my to buy list. So I probably just also need to get it on sale, and that is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. When I look for primers, I really look for a primer that doesn't only make my makeup stay on longer, but it also needs to add hydration. It also needs to give me that plumpiness, that glow, because I'm all about glowy skin. And the Hydro Grip Primer does exactly that. It also works great underneath the eyes. Not all primers do that. And it just gives the most amazing finish for anything that you put on top of that afterwards. But if we have to pick something that works even greater on top of that, House Labs Triclone foundation. Chef's kiss. Only thing that I have to say, I think that they need to come out with more colors. I currently have the, which is it, 330 medium cool. This one is too cool for me. The one after that is too warm for me. I already have a lot, like don't get me wrong, but I think that Gaga can do even better. The finish of this is absolutely amazing. It's your skin, but better and with good coverage, like with medium coverage, I would say. If you're, however, into like barely coverage and you're into a skin tint, this is also one that I finished, but it's not available over here in the Netherlands, so I need to get it somewhere else. It's the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. I got it when I was in LA. That one, the name already says it. It makes your skin so yummy. It really evens out your complexion. It really gives you the most amazing natural glow. It looks like you just had like a little tanning session or just had a little workout, and that dewiness that's still on the skin, that's what you're seeing. When it comes to concealers, I have to say I am a full coverage kind of girl. I have quite deep sunken in and slightly discolored under eyes, so I'm always looking for a concealer that can eliminate as much of that as possible, basically. And for me right now, that is the Hourglass, what is it called? Vanish Concealer. This one, little goes a long way. If you apply a lot, it will crease, it will look cakey. You just need a little bit and a really nice blending brush. Chef's kiss. When it comes to bronzers, I'm all about creamy bronzers, and the Laguna Cream Bronzer, sorry, it looks disgusting, but this one by NARS is my absolute fave. It blends super easily, and I think that that's why I love it the most. I kind of know my makeup, but I am not like a makeup expert, so for me it's all about blendability, and this really helps me out with that, and it gives you the most amazing like bronzy look and feel. Then while we're at it with NARS, their liquid blush, I know that not everyone loves it. I just hate the packaging. In all honesty, like, this is disgusting. It happens every time, even if I clean it. But this blush is really nice. I would say this is like a light to medium pigmented blush, but that's actually what I like. I'm just getting into blushes, and I just don't like a lot of blush on me, and this has really been that like great first step when it comes to getting into blushes. I'm also a real cream highlighter type of person, and this is my third full-size one, and I don't know if you can see it, it's almost done. This highlighter by Westman Atelier. I got a mini in LA a couple of years ago because I was afraid that I wasn't gonna finish it, and now we're in it for life. This just blends so amazingly, and it almost gives you like an oily sheen, which I personally love because it like shows skin, but in a good way. I got the color Nectar. I think that that's the most flattering on me. I think they have like 3 other colors, but I don't know, I think that like pearly pinkish in a highlighter really looks nice on people with my complexion, I would say. When it comes to brow products, there are 2 products. One that I've also finished, and it's not that widely available over here, and that is the Brow Gel by Rare Beauty, and then in combination with the Precisely My Brow. This is like a OG, and I only use it underneath with that brow gel. Just gives you these nice natural fluffy your brows but better look. Okay, up next is setting spray and then lip products. So for setting spray, this one by NARS, it is their light reflecting one. I love the way that it sprays. It's so elegant. It really helps to melt all of the makeup that you put on previously all together, and it gives you this amazing, again, dewy finish, which I am all about. Okay, so for lip products, I have 3, I know, but like they're different. They're different in every category. Let's just start off with if you're a lip balm girl. The Summer Fridays Butter Balms, in particular the brown sugar one, which I have on my lips right now. This is my 3rd one. I am addicted. The way that it smells, the way that it applies. It's also amazing with a little bit of a brown liner. I do that a lot as well. This has just been my go-to. It's super flattering. It has a little bit of a tint, but in the most like elegant way, and my lips feel super moisturized each and every single time that I use it. If you're a glossy girl but you want a little bit more pigment, the Fenty High Shine Gloss Sticks, amazing. So this is in the color Hot Chocolate. You can see it's a lot more pigmented. I also want the, I think it's the Fussy one. Fussy, I really want that one. The only thing is when you apply, don't drag it out like this. Just use a little bit and then you can tap it on. I feel like Fenty is top tier when it comes to glossy lip products for sure. And last but not least, I wear this one quite a lot, and yes, it's again also NARS. I kind of feel like you would have a sense of that. I have certain brands that I really like. It's their Power Matte High Intensity Lip Pencil, and it's this one, and it's in a color Dragon Girl. You can literally see like how much I use it. Their matte lip products, yes, they're matte, like they dry up, but they don't start off matte. They start off very easy to put on. They're very buttery when you apply. It needs a couple of minutes to dry down. It dries down matte, but not drying, not crusty. The lasting power of this is amazing because it's like a flexible matte. It still has some movement, which I absolutely love. And this one is like bright, but in a most positive way. You need to try it out. They also have a nude one that I've been using. I don't think it's here. I think it's at my office, but that one is also beautiful. Okay, we made it. Honestly, I felt like it's sort of like a never-ending video. These are my picks. Obviously, there's way more. There's also like a list of things that I've never tried that I want to try out, that I want to get at a discount list. But you know what? I was like, let me just do this first. I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't want to overwhelm myself. And I need to figure out if I am even able to get something on sale because I'm not located in the US. So fingers crossed that I still can. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. And also let me know, what are your recommendations, or what do you think I should get at the Sephora? So what is like one favorite product that you're like, Ange, you need to try that one out, and I hope for you that it's on sale. If not, you still need to get it. Let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye.